Hey guys, welcome back to Crafter Support, and today we are crafting Christmas day 2. So every day in December, I'm going to be making a video from December 1st to December 25th, and we're going to be crafting or talking about crafting or sharing crafting fun throughout the whole month of December, and I can't wait to show you guys how to make these really cute ornaments and give you some tips on how to hang them on your tree or maybe off a garland, or if you want to make a banner or something with them, I'm going to show you how to do that. And these ornaments, I made them before years ago with either like a Girl Scout troop or something. I put them together and we did like little family photos inside of them, but they were the ornaments that you take apart. These ornaments are just disc ornaments that you can get at Michael's. I believe right now they're 50% off. So I think they're like $10 for a big like clear tube of them. And our family is doing a Disney Christmas, so of course I'm going to be picking out some of my Mickey Mouse designs. Now, you can purchase some of these off of Etsy. If I find the link, I'll put it below. I try to be really careful with things like that because I know about copyrights and things like that. So don't ever sell like a Disney copyrighted item because they can come after you and it's not good. So, and it's against the law. So we don't want to break any laws. We want to make fun things for ourselves, like Disney things, and, you know, let somebody else who has the rights to sell Disney products sell them. So I'm just using the ones I got off of Etsy. And basically what we're doing here is why I put a text box. I have no idea. But what we're going to do here is pull these apart and we're going to size them down and we're going to get ready to, make them fit inside of our ornament. So this is like a really quick and easy craft that you could do with your grandkids, or maybe you have a Christmas party and you guys do something special at your Christmas parties. We sometimes paint, craft, whatever at our Christmas parties. So this could be something that you could have everybody make an ornament, and you could use family photos, you could use pet photos, you could use just random things like SVG files that you turn into stickers. But that is the whole point of crafting Christmas this year, is I want it to be something fun and family oriented, and something that can be a memory that you're making. So now that I have all of my designs apart, I am just going to make them now into stickers. And how I'm going to do that, at this point we could make it just as is into a sticker, but I want to give it an offset because I want to have the white behind it on the printable vinyl that I'm using. So I'm using printable removable vinyl, and it's sold by Cricut, and I will put links to it below. And also I'm doing is I'm scaling down the offset because I want just a tiny offset. I don't want it too big. And once you set it, like once you scale an offset and you're still on the same project, it keeps that scale for you. So like when you go to the next one, it's going to give you the same scale. Just remember to click apply or you're going to lose it as soon as you click off of the little box. So now I'm going to go up and change the color of the offset. I just want it to be white. And then once I turn it white, I need to highlight both the offset and the actual picture and click flatten, because that's what's going to make it into a printable sticker. And then I just need to do the same thing to the other two. So I'm just moving this up and out of the way. And again, I'm going to go to offset and see it has the saved distance for me. I'm going to let it do its thing, and then I'm going to click apply. I'm going to go back and change the color again. And then we're going to highlight both of the images, and we're going to click attach. And of course we have our final one. And once we get these made, then we're going to have to duplicate them, because I want them front and back, because they are going to be in a clear ornament, and sometimes ornaments spin on trees. But I kind of want it set with there, no matter if you're looking from behind the tree, through the tree, around the tree, you're still going to see the Mickey designs through it. And they end up turning out really cute. Obviously, if you saw the beginning of the video, they turn out really, really sweet. Okay, so now that we have them, like I said, we're going to do double-sided. So we're going to have to click on them, and we need to duplicate them and then flip them. So I think it's flipped vertically. I think that's what we have to do. It's the top one. It's the one that's like with the triangle pointing up. That's the one we have to do. So why I'm just sitting here on there, I'm not really sure, but I pre-recorded all of this and I'm just doing the voiceovers later. So I'm not 100% sure why it's just stuck on this screen. All right, guys. So let me know down below in the comments what your favorite ornament was as a child, if you had one. I just remember my mom decorating our tree, and of course we had stuff that we made at school. But I'm pretty sure the one that I made was a frame with like popsicle sticks, and then it had like my picture in it that I made for my parents, and I guess that would have been my favorite one. Not until I got older did my kids start when they were making things for me. They were homeschooled, so I knew what they were making, and we would make cute little gingerbread ornaments and the applesauce and cinnamon, and they were really cute. But now we just kind of yearly make ornaments for our tree and go with different designs. So okay, here we duplicated it, and now we're going to flip it. So we're going to come up here and we're going to flip. That's not the way to do it. Do the top flip. So I think it's flip horizontal. Is it horizontally? Whatever the top one is. I can't really tell because my screen is too small to show what it is, but you'll see it's just reversed because we're going to back to back these. And the printable vinyl makes it easy to do that in case you don't get it perfect. Like if you use just sticker paper for this, you're going to have a little bit more trouble. But the printable vinyl makes it easy to do it because if you make a mistake, you can peel it back off. So then we're going to do the same thing to the stocking, and then the same thing to the candy cane Mickey. Duplicate it and flip it. So once you have all these duplicated and flipped, then you're able to go ahead and send it to your printer. So you're just going to go up to Make It and make sure you have it on the correct machine and click Make It, and then it's going to send it to your printable page. So the page you're going to send and print it to, you're going to print from, and you're going to send it to your printer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to print that out, and then I will take you back to my Make It station, and here we are. So now we're just going to be putting this on the mat so the machine can cut it. So I just use a regular HP printer. If you're wondering, it's not a special printer, it's just a basic printer. And I think you can get them at Walmart for like 39 bucks. They print out really nice. I highly recommend HP's. All right, and now I have to turn my mat sideways in order to get it in the right position. I think that like everything you do with Cricut should be at an angle. It just makes it easier to see and line things up and peel vinyl and all of the things. So that's just what I do. Now this is a brand new mat, so I'm not really putting a lot of pressure with the brayer on it. I'm just making sure that it's stuck down and in place. And look how cute that little penguin is. It came in the little set of barrette ornaments, or whatever you want to call them, like little barrette trinkets that my daughter had ordered. Okay, so now I'm at my Maker 3 at a different station, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready to cut. So if you have a Maker 3, I have to tell you this because I think this is amazing. My Explorer Air 2, every single time I moved it, I had to go in and reset up my print and cut. So I had to like align all of the things. I have not had to do that with my Maker, and I take it all over the place to work, home, out to my Maker station, into my other Maker station, like all of these places. And it's just like I never have to recalibrate it. It just always cuts the way it's supposed to. So that is one thing I'm really happy about, because I hated calibrating my Explorer Air 2. It was such a pain, but every time I moved it, I had to recalibrate it. So this one, I do not have to do that. So I'm really excited. Now, I wish I would have printed out more on one sheet, but I did waste a good bit of my printable vinyl, which it's okay, it happens. But I would have normally filled the whole sheet and printed it out. So I would suggest you guys do that too. And now I'm just putting my mat away, and my mats just hang up on the wall right in front of my desk. And I just hang the mat up, and then I just slip the cover over my hook and it lays perfectly on my mat, which I'll have to show you guys that someday. So next, I'm going to go ahead and weed away all of the stuff that I don't need off of this sheet. And you guys can see how nicely the print and cut around all of the pieces. So the weeding tool that, oh, I know what I want to show you guys. Here's a tip. If you're using anything sticky on the back, get yourself a piece of parchment paper. Now, I keep my parchment paper with my Teflon sheets because I can use that. I use parchment paper if I'm doing sublimation, but I just needed a little piece. So I'm just going to cut a little square off as long as it's big enough to cover my biggest design. And then once I have that cut, I can put the rest of my stuff away. I save all of those scraps and things. And then I'm just making sure it's going to cover everything and we're good. And now I can get my weeding tool and peel out like all of the excess. So these weeding tools are really sharp. I keep poking it through because I'm pushing down more than I am at an angle. And there it is again. Every time I use my Cricut stuff, like I feel like an angle is where how you need to go into everything. So there, I just peeled up, and I'm going to peel it back at an angle, and it just is like butter. Like this printable vinyl, it's just like butter, just peels away perfectly. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss that because I really don't know what else to do with it. I could have saved it and just stamped, like if you do stamps, like rubber stamps and things, you could have stamped on the bottom of that, just cut it off, and then you could fussy cut around it by hand if you wanted to. Or if you have a scan and cut, you could definitely keep it because your scan and cut could cut that out as well. So now I'm just cutting individual little squares out, and I'm getting the fronts and backs all together. And we can start getting everything put together. So here's the clear ornament, and it's a disc ornament. It's completely open, and like you can't open it. Like there's just the whole opening. And I'm going to be using this, what is this? Like, what's it called? Ribbon. It's like a curling ribbon, I think is what it's called. But this is what I'm going to use to hang the ornaments from, like the stickers from the inside of the ornaments. I found this worked best because it was flat. It wasn't round. It didn't poke out funny. It's completely flat. So I'm going through these ones pretty quickly, but I do a slow motion one for you to make it a little bit easier to see. But I wanted to get these ones done. So I'm just laying one piece on the parchment paper. Then I'm cutting my ribbon. And then I'm just using the parchment paper to help me line up the design from the back, if that makes sense. So there, the parchment paper is in between, and then I just peel it out. And so here's just a close-up. So by taking the parchment paper and layering it in between, let me get to that point. So you have your front and your back, and then you're just going to peel one piece down. And if you don't have parchment paper, just do this very carefully. You can fold your pieces back and try to line them up. But like I said, the parchment paper is pretty much what saves it for me. So what I'm doing here is taking that flat piece of ribbon. I'm trying to find the center of the design because that's what's going to make it hang straight. And then I just press it down. And now I'm going to peel this one completely off and put it on my parchment paper. So once I put it on the parchment paper, I'm going to leave a tiny bit at the top off. And that's once I get it all lined up is where I'm going to press to make it hold. So there I can see all my sides. And I'm just lining up the little bow on the left and the hanger. And then I peel away the one end and make sure that it's right. And I'm like, oh yeah, that looks perfect. And now I'm going to double check from the back and it's lined up. So now we just pull it away, pull out our parchment paper. Oh, what did I do there? Okay, so we're going to try that again. We're going to reline it up. Maybe it wasn't perfectly lined up. I don't know. That was weird. But now we're going to line it up. But see, that's a good thing. See how I had it together at the top and it still allowed me to pull it off. Maybe it just wasn't centered and I don't remember that. And now I'm going to pull the parchment paper off and just press down as I pull the parchment paper back. And it all lines up very pretty. So there you go. You have a double-sided hanging sticker for inside your ornament. And the easiest thing to do is pop this top off here, and you just can kind of roll the ornament. And the reason I chose to use the printable vinyl is because it bounces back. So it doesn't, like, you know how when you bend paper it kind of curls and it doesn't bring itself back. The printable vinyl is it's a little more structured, so it kind of bounces back into the position you want it to. And you'll see when I put the other two larger ones into theirs how that works, because the bigger ones, it's not as easy. Like the stocking was kind of easy to kind of tuck in, but the bigger ones you'll see. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some glue dots. They've been like, throughout this whole series, glue dots have been really super simple to use, and it's just better than me getting out the hot glue gun and trying to hot glue things. And I don't mind using the hot glue gun, but I do like using these little glue dots. It just makes life a little bit easier. So now I have my little tweezers and I'm just peeling it up, and all I'm doing is finding like the center of the back of the ornament at the very top, and I'm just pressing down, and then I'm just going to peel the paper back and reveal like the sticky portion. And then I'm going to let my ornament like kind of hold it up and let the design kind of float there, and just like not let it touch the bottom, but kind of be down there, and then just press it into place. And then I'm just going to trim it off. Just trim off the ribbon, and then you can put the top on and you're completely done. Now you could add to this fake snow, you could add glitter at the bottom, you could add stuff to it. Absolutely. You could even put a name across the bottom in vinyl, like whatever you want to do. I just thought that this looked super cute, and it just went with kind of like our theme of what we're going with on our tree. But absolutely, you could put whatever you wanted inside of this. I've seen people put like little what are they called? The little like sequins, that's what it is. They put sequins in it and it looks really, really cute. The only thing you have to be careful of is the static electricity. You don't want it like starting at the top and like covering all of your design. So next I'm cutting off about a 7-inch piece of, or no, this was about 8 inches. And I'm going to make a hanger out of this. And the easiest way to hang ornaments on a tree, in my opinion, is to do it this way. And it keeps your ornaments hanging straight instead of being all wonky and having to like touch it against another branch to hold it into place. I remember now, I had to cut like a 10-inch because I can't tie the way that I tie these. I need a lot more ribbon to do it. You might not, I just do. So I don't know what kind of knot this is, but all you do, it's like tying a balloon. You just wrap it around your 2 fingers, tuck it through, and I'm having some trouble, probably because of my nails, but I just tuck it through, and then I just pull on it tight, and then you take the opening of the ribbon. So you're going to trim that off, and you're going to take the hoop part, like at the bottom right there. You're going to take that part and you're going to stick it through the top of your ornament. So it's going towards the back of your ornament, and then you're going to stick the knot through that and pull it straight up. And it's going to make like this little covering over your holder top. So see how it has like a little boat, like a little tie type knot there. And that's how it's going to hang on the tree. So it's not going to be all like like spinning or to the left or to the right. It just hangs nicely like that. So that one's completely finished, and now we have the other two to make, and it goes super fast. Like I said, if you're trying to do an event or something with your grandkids, or you're just looking for something that they can do for fun, you could have everything pre-cut and ready to go and just let them pick the designs that they want to put in it and just help them tuck it through. Now this one had a little piece that was overhang, so it was a little sticky, and I just kind of had to like take some of the stick away in order to like get it down into place, and it ended up working out fine. But see how you can like roll this vinyl and it still bounces back? That's why I picked vinyl instead of paper. Especially don't use cardstock. Cardstock would not allow you to be able to kind of like come back, because you would have to manipulate the cardstock so much, the fibers, to get it to roll, that it pretty much is going to stay as is once you stick it down in. And like I said, if you don't have these type of ornaments and you only have the ones that come apart, even easier. Like just, pull them apart, glue them in the same place, and it'll be even easier. So that's my suggestion. Okay, so now we're just taking another glue dot and we're going to lay that one in place. And I realized I just peeled the paper instead of the glue. But I am getting used to these glue dots. I'm enjoying using them throughout this series, like I said before. And I know they're just glue dots, but sometimes it's just easy. I've been really working on making projects easy and fun so that any crafter can do it. And here at Crafter Support, we want all of you to be able to craft with me and whoever else I have on my channel, and just have fun with it. So I'm just trying to line this one up here to make sure that I'm putting it where I want it, because I don't want it to touch the bottom. I just want it to hang freely. And I just keep thinking, like, what if you did like a family photo in here? How cute that would be. You could make it bigger. You could make it almost the whole inside, like the whole width of the ornament, and that would look really, really cute. And you could still put like snow and stuff down in it. Yeah, there's so many options for this. And you just put the top back on by sliding it. And now you're going to add your ribbon. I don't think I add the red ribbon to this one. I might, because I end up wanting to use red ribbon with some of them for on my tree. Okay, so I think I just put that aside, and then I move on to the next one. And this is the cute Mickey Mouse one with the candy cane. And look, it just rolls up, it slides in, and it bounces back. And now I'm just trying to figure out where I want it. And you just do the same process. You just get a glue dot, or use your hot glue, or use your double-sided sticky tape, add it in place, and you're good to go. So these were really fun, like I said, and easy to make. And I do want to make a bunch more, because there's some other designs I would like to put in. I would like to do a whole series of like the Disney princesses and the Cars theme. I thought that would look really cool inside of these hanging. It just kind of gives a little bit of sophistication, or maybe like a snow globe effect to the ornament. And I don't know, I just thought they were really sweet. And the ones we made for I want to say, was it Girl Scouts or daycare? I don't remember. But we made them, the ones we made had like a little piece of like a sprig of like a Christmas tree, and then it had some fake snow at the bottom, and their child's picture hung inside it, and it was so super cute. So you can add stuff, and I mean, you could even just do paper shreds inside for behind it if you just wanted like to give a little tiny face a background. There's so much you could do with it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the ribbon. We're going to hang it the same way. We're going to tie it the same way, and it looks really, really pretty. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this crafting Christmas with me. This was an idea I had in early October that I wanted to do with you guys, and I just wanted to make sure I could pull it off. And I'm glad that, you guys are here and watching, and, I'd love to know if you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube or our Facebook channel. Our Facebook group. It's Crafter Support. I'll have a link below, and I think there's a link above if you're on your phone. And we also have an Instagram page, and we're just trying to grow. When I say we, I mean me as Crafter Support, trying to grow and really be able to reach so many people and teach them how to craft with their Cricut and other things. So I had one lady that reached out to me and wants to learn how to use the We Are Memory Keepers everything tool, or I forget the name of it. And I'm going to be using that as well. I'm going to be doing some extra videos for her on how to make boxes. So definitely, if you don't have a Cricut, you can still craft along with us. I will give you guys ideas and show you some different things that you can do. Okay, so here are the ornaments. They turned out so cute, guys. I would love to see the ones you make. If you guys make these, definitely go on to our Facebook group and post a picture. I love seeing you guys' creations. And this ribbon really does come in handy. Actually, you could probably like swirl a bunch of this ribbon up and stick it inside to give like a background to it as well. And we're just going to do another, I'm going to call it a balloon tie, and have it ready to go into the top of the ornament. And remember, you put the little loop side in first, stick the knot through the loop, and pull up tight, and here it is. They are so cute. And I love that it just hangs there, and it does front and back, and it looks really cute on the tree. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I would love to hear what you have to share with the crafts that you're making for Christmas, and I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye!